Hey guys, it's Hillary and I'm finally back with a new video. It's been over a month, I'm pretty sure. Exams, school has been taking over my life, but yes, I finished this block of exams and I have a while until I graduate and then I do the actual big final test. So I'm gonna use this time wisely to record some videos to celebrate, or not really celebrate, but get in the mood for like the last 5 weeks of high school. I was thinking of doing a mini school series. So I asked you guys on Instagram which one you would like first, which video you would like first, and it was how to organize my school notes plus a desk tour, or what's in my school bag. I will end up doing both of them, but today I'm going to be doing, as you can tell from the title, how to organize my school notes and all that shiz. I'll just be flipping through everything on my desk and telling you guys how I organize my stuff. These are the methods that just work for me. I am not like some kind of like genius who just like knows how to study, how to get A grades if you organize like this, and how to be organized for the rest of your life if you follow me. No. I'm just saying what works-ish for me. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so first I'm gonna talk about this file that I literally carry all my notes in for school like every day. And it is from hillxlee. It's a pretty popular brand. I think it's Japanese, I'm actually not really sure. This is the file that I carry most things in. And to be honest, I've switched so much from like binders to like these type of folders, like back and forth because I was still trying to test which one worked best for me, but I realized that yes, I think I like this kind of file better because it makes me kind of like empty it most of the times, because it's not, yeah, I don't like it when it's really thick, so I try to empty it most of the time so I don't carry unnecessary stuff around. At the end of every week, I usually empty this with the files that I don't need anymore. As you guys can see here, I have 5 subjects, so I just put all my files in there for each allocated subject. I put all my sheets in here that I received in a week, all the loose sheets that, you know, all your teachers give you, and sometimes you're like, why are these like flapping around? Like any of these. And along with those are also these books from Muji, which I have for each topic in each subject, if that makes sense. So for example, if I was doing one topic per term, I would start a new book for that term, and then I would slip that in here in which subject it is, if that makes sense. For example, I would put this in my economics slip in the folder because this is my economics book for this term. If I don't get sheets and it's something that I'd rather write rather than type on my laptop, then I just write everything in these small books. These are the A5 books from Muji. I'm pretty sure you can get a pack of 5 of them for like $5. Really? They have to make this noise now? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but sorry guys. Okay. So normally for school I put all of these in here with the loose papers that I received that week. If I don't need those papers anymore, if I just like scribbled all over them or it's just like unnecessary to keep, then I'll just take it out of this folder and put them. These are the Muji, again, A4 binder with the 30 rings. And I have each of these for each subject, if that makes sense as well. And they're very fat. These aren't even the fattest one. I think this is the fattest one I have, which is my history one. I can't even carry it. It's literally so fat. So this is all those loose sheets that I emptied from my first file folder. And it is in order from the beginning of the year till the end of the year at the very back. So yeah, I was thinking of getting a new one for this, so I might split it into 2 folders because this is literally the hugest thing ever. And then I just used some cute stickers, the cute round stickers, to put on each folder. So this is my English one, that was my history one, and I have all the other ones near my desk for the other subjects. So that's basically how I organize all my notes from school and how I transfer them to like bigger files. So if a test is upcoming, I normally just grab these big binders out and try to like flip through where I'm getting tested, if that makes sense, and then I'll just find the sheets and I'll study from that. So moving on from just basic school, homework, schoolwork, I also have files for my tests because yeah, they definitely can't fit in those files. So yeah, I have a separate folder for tests from last year and this year. So once again, this is from Muji and this is their sleeve I'm not sure which folder this is called. Just a simple sleeve folder. You can get this from anywhere. And I put all my year 11 stuff in here, so that was from last year, 2017. And then I got this one from Aquadrop. And Aquadrop is also a really good brand. It's pretty pricey, to be honest, but I really like the quality of their sleeves and everything. So this is for all my year 12 tests, so that's from this year. Yeah, they're all in here. I guess if I ever want to look back on feedback that I received from a previous test, or all the marks I got from like ages ago, which obviously probably aren't that great anyway, yeah, I just look back at this and see what I can improve on for the next test if I'm getting assessed on the same thing. So now I'm gonna briefly go through how I take notes in class. So for me, it's like pretty self-explanatory. I just go into the classroom. If they give me sheets, I take the sheets and we go over it as a class, or if we go over it by ourselves, then we just like highlight what's important, blah blah blah. If it's work that I'd rather write down, then I would use those tiny A5 books. But if it's work that I'd rather type up, or if I'm doing like a group project and we need like Google Documents or something, Google Docs, I would just use my laptop because it's just so much easier. Yeah, I think most of the stuff I prefer to write down. If it's like we're watching a video in class or documentary or anything, I like to write down like really messily, and then I would rewrite it in my A5 book. And I guess same if I was using my laptop, I would like just type things down really quickly if a teacher was saying something, and then I would kind of minimize it, shrink it, and then put it into those books as well. Definitely after school, I like looking back at what I did that day and kind of like minimizing and shrinking the notes if I can, just so it won't be like a mess to organize once it comes to the time that I have to study for that. So yeah, that's basically how I organize all my study notes and how I take notes in class. Okay, so basically for the rest of the video, I'm going to show you guys around my desk. I cleaned it up this morning just for you guys because obviously it does not look this clean every day. I try to make it look this clean every day, but it's actually not that clean anyway. Okay, hello everyone. So this is basically a quick preview of my whole desk. And yes, the lighting is not that great here because the window is on the other side of the room, so excuse me for that. So we are going to start in this little corner on the very left of my table, and I have this calendar print out from a person on Instagram. I will link them in the description below, but I just printed out the September calendar and put stickers on the important dates, and below that are 2 IKEA pots actually for plants, but I did think they would be good for pens and my highlighters and brush pens, so that's what I did. So in one pot are just all my Tombow brush pens, so I got a few colors there, that's the only ones that I have. And then in the one on the right I have all my spare mild liners. Some are actually about to run out, so I keep the new ones and fresh ones in my pencil case, and also some Muji pens of all colors and the Polaroid next to that. Alright, so below that I have this Muji plate and a small Muji wooden bowl. I'm pretty sure they're not for putting your stuff in like I'm doing right here. They're probably for like kitchen decor or something, but yeah, I thought they were really nice to put my watch, my earphones, my cards, and some little knickknacks inside that small bowl, like hair ties and rings and everything like that, so I can just quickly get them and get out of my room in the morning when I'm rushing for school. And this light box is also recently bought from IKEA. Having some troubles lifting it because the pots are so heavy, but all I have in there are a bunch of diaries and books that I do not use anymore. Moving on, I have this acacia book stand from Kmart, I'm pretty sure. It was probably around $10, it was not expensive at all, and I just use this to keep some sheets up when I want to study, so I don't have to keep looking down, I can just look straight ahead when I'm writing. And right below that, or next to it, I have my Wistem book stand. So this actually can retract to the height that you want it to be. I normally use this as a stand for my laptop or a stand for my writing pad whenever I want to do some work. So in that case, I can just look straight ahead and I'll see any of the worksheets that I'm referring to on the other book stand. For me, of course, a blank writing pad is very necessary so I can just rip off the pages when I don't need to use that information anymore. And yeah, you can just consistently write. I normally just write all my essays, my practice essays on this before tests really quickly. And of course, on my desk I have my thick ass diary with me as well. It is literally about to burst, but I actually do have a lot of pages left. It's because there's so many Polaroids in it that's making it really chunky. Excuse the lighting once again, but moving on to this right corner, I have this mirror, which you can pretty much get in any store like Kmart or Target for really cheap. And on the little plate at the bottom, I just have my glue tape sitting there, and sometimes I put like my hairpins there and other things just lying around. And on the side I have this cute little magnet. It's supposed to be Ren from US magnet. I just got it from one of the fan site like packs that I had bought recently, so I just stuck that there because I have nowhere else to put it, and it's pretty cute. And then I have the clock on the side with my lamp, a Bath & Body Works candle which I have not used that much, which I should probably use a bit more, and one of those IKEA boxes once again, which just has a bunch of my prescribed creams for my eczema. Moving on, we got the small set of Muji colored pencils. I think there's 24 in here, or 36, can I not count? I'm not sure. But yeah, you can find that in any Muji. I'm pretty sure they also sell big version. And then behind that I have my Cosrx solution pads, which I try to use maybe once every 2 days just to clear up my skin, and it's been working pretty okay. I think like half of it's already done. And then I have my Tech kitchen timer, which I use for studying. A lot of people that have like studygrams on Instagram use this timer, and it is very convenient, simple and nice to use. Over here I have a small Muji archives box that I use for all the notepads and memos that I usually get from online Instagram stores. And with that, I also keep my hillxlee pencil case with me. To the very side of my room, I have a big white cabinet from IKEA with 6 compartments. So the top one has just some boxes, storage things from Kmart, with my 6-ring diary, which I haven't been using recently, but I used very well in the beginning of the year. And below that I have my Merry Mistletoe candle from Bath & Body Works and a few fan site goods, which are like banners and stickers and things like that. And then to the side I have a lot of files that I don't really need right now, but they may come in handy later, so just a bunch of school stuff. And below that, in the 3rd compartment, I have these wooden storage things from Muji, and beside that I have 3 of my K-pop albums. I have way more than that, but those 3 just look nice. A university guide and my music portfolio for high school. And then in the storage wooden boxes, these were really expensive, but I think they're really convenient, plus they look really good. A bunch of highlighters that are not mild liners, and I have some washi tape. I have more washi tape which I'll show you guys later somewhere else. And below that is a bunch of run out pens, which I don't know why I keep, or pens that I don't use that often, like the ones with white ink. I have perfume and some strepsils just in case I get sick. Some random tags. Below that I have some Sharpies, highlighter, nail clipper. Below that I have some random other washi tape, and I have hand cream below that. So that's all those wooden things, with my A5 books next to it, by the way. And then we come to the binder section, which I was talking about previously in my video. So that's all my subjects right there. So it goes in order of modern history, English, economics, music, and beside that I have my other music portfolio, my year 11 test, year 12 test that I talked about earlier, and next to that my K-pop photo cards. In the 5th compartment below that I have a bunch of textbooks in the first archives box from Muji as well, and behind that I have a bunch of K-pop albums that I just have there for easy access. And on the very bottom shelf I have a bunch of books, some that I read for leisure and the others, which are most of them, are probably just texts that we study at school. As you can see from all those sticky notes, and behind that I have my microphone, which I'm using right now, and also an umbrella, because why not? Alrighty, we're moving to these bottom shelves. So there is a smaller and a bigger one, and in the smaller one I put all my washi tape in, so that's all the other washi tape that you guys didn't see, which is basically most of them. So I have a bunch that I frequently use for my bullet journal, any notes that I want to make pretty. And then to the side I have these Daiso compartments that I put random other stuff in. Badges, mini stapler set, bassoon reeds, lip balm, ribbon for school, my peach Tony Moly hand cream, and in the back there I have some paper clips in some other compartments and things like that. So small knickknacks, usually stationery and just like hair ties and stuff like that, nothing too special. So that's all I have in that small little drawer. And in the larger one I have my cutter. What is this called? I'm not really sure what it's called, but you guys have seen this probably in my bullet journal videos where I just really easily cut up a bunch of pictures and paper. And then I have a zip bag thingy. I have quite a few, so that's where I keep my stickers. And below that I have some random cords. In that black pouch I have my hard drive. In the tin I have a bunch of loose money, and that's basically all there is. One last thing I want to show you guys is my 2 diaries that I usually use to record my study planning. You guys have probably seen these a lot during my trials exams on my Instagram stories. And you might be curious, but this is basically the Muji book, which I put all that stuff in and record the hours I do a day. And this next one is one that I've been using recently. It's not very full, as you guys can see, but yeah, it's just a plain notebook. I use checklists to get all that shit done that I want to get done. And if it's a triangle, it basically means that I half completed it. If it's fully circled, then that means I have completed it. If it's crossed, that means I have not done it at all. So that's basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed my desk tour and how I organized my schoolwork, and it was somewhat informative for all you guys. But yeah, your gal's graduating in like 4 weeks now. Not sure when this video will be up, but I'm excited, nervous, scared, kinda, I don't know, everything. Regardless, I hope you guys are having a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys in my next video. 다음 영상에서 만나요. Bye bye.